Ready to get into it?
It's cold as shit outside.
My whole life I've been trying to run away from winter. Instead I just keep running right into it. That's fun. Yeah. Alright, so today we are rolling to Harley in Danbury to pick up the 2024 Breakout. When this all started, it was pretty wild when Brian approached me at Mama Tried to be a part of the X Builders program that Harley was doing. Came up to me and said they're going to pick 6 guys. We get a pick a 2024 Harley Davidson model and, you know, basically get to modify it. And it definitely wasn't a hard yes. This is something for me that is way out of my norm, way out of my realm. I know nothing about new bikes, and so it was definitely an interesting ask. I think sometimes as a builder you can become stagnant, and so the more I thought about it, I came back to him and I said, man, let's do this. And so jumped on board with the X Builder program. It was an honor that Harley would even think about me, and started looking at some models. I chose to pick the 2024 Breakout 117. It's got the new Milwaukee 8 in it. They put a new 21-inch front tire on it. And for me, that platform made a lot of sense.
It's a great box.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to see it after you put a touch.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot different than this. Yeah, but this is a very interesting opportunity for me because I'm so in the realm of vintage Harleys and full customization. Everything's handcrafted. But so this would be crazy to get into new technology plus the handcrafted parts and making it all work together.
You bet.
So it's going to be wild, man.
Interesting challenge. Right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's see if they got that 135 straight. We're full of things.
I knew that I could slam it. I knew that I could hardtail it. And I really wanted to put a Springer front end on it. You know, I wanted to change this bike as much as I possibly could. And with that new 21-inch front wheel they put on it, you know, I thought I could utilize some of, you know, what they had and build a really cool bike that fit me and that also blended with Harley. The first struggle, I think, that was the biggest thing for me, it was so new technology that it really scared me, honestly. When we went to the dealership, I couldn't even start the bike. Had a key fob, started talking to you, it says hello. So for me, you know, I kind of kept that to myself, but I thought, holy shit, I'm not going to really be able to do much with that. Oh my God, I'm a hot mess right now, dude. I don't know who fucking anybody is. It's always important to keep a tidy workstation. So getting into the wiring harness was kind of interesting. Definitely been having a little bit of anxiety for this. You know, I wouldn't say that I'm an electronic wiring pro by any means. Tearing it all out, and once again, everybody told me, definitely don't do that. The bike's never gonna start again, which is kind of intriguing to me because, you know, I always like going against the grain a little bit. Plus, there's some, you know, some growth there that I wanted to push myself into. So Jason found this guy, it's called Altman, and he makes a brain box. You can basically eliminate the whole wiring kit for the bike. You can carburate it. It comes with 2 different manifolds for 2 different S&S carburetors, and it completely changed everything for me. We need it to bump over, and I would love it for it to fire. If I can get that, then I know I can tune it, preset, and yeah, we're gonna check for some fuel leaks and see what happens. Fuck, I'm gonna puke. All right, put some power to this sucker, and watch. Shorts out, fucking game over. Getting into it, I got very excited, you know, started to wire the bike and got to the point where it was time to fire the bike. And as I started it, I think I was in shock that it fired right away. Holy shit! not paying attention to all the wires that I had over the pipe, which is completely stupid because obviously the pipe's going to get hot. And the plan was just to start it and then shut it off. Yay, it worked. Well, I started tuning it and revving it and getting all pumped up. The wires melted and shorted all the way back to the coil and almost burned the bike down. Turn off the gas. Yeah, I melted the wire. It's easy. There we go. She runs. So after the whole wiring debacle and getting past that, knowing that I could actually strip this bike of its harness, it really opened it up to the design side of it that I was able to dig into like I wanted to. It allowed me to build a handmade tank. It allowed me to build bars. It allowed me to build a handmade roof fender, sissy bar, the custom seat, custom exhaust. You know, carbureting it changed everything, you know, because now I don't have to deal with all these sensors. I could basically build the bike, utilize, you know, the power of the motor, but, you know, build it like the old school choppers I do. So it changed everything, and it was a lot of fun. You know, it was really cool to be able to really jump into it full on like I wanted to and not half in because I was, you know, hindered by certain things. Another really cool element is we have an in-house interior shop, and so Brian got involved with the seat side of it. And originally I wanted to do a king queen seat, but I mean, it looked like a clown bike at first. It was way too tall. It just didn't fit the lines. It was really, really ugly. So after chopping the seat apart like 5 different times, I finally got that vibe. And then Brian came in and absolutely killed it. He took some textured leather that matched the pegs and the grips. He brought the stainless through the seat, which brought that in through the tank and the rear fender, really making the bike, I felt like, very cohesive and kind of put the final touches on how I wanted the bike to look. All right, off to go get some chrome. We need some waters and we should be ready. Oh, the white van. So today we are heading down to bar plating to grab the chrome. I've been working with Bruce for a long time, really good dude. And so he has all the stuff for the Harley build and decided to chrome everything. Might be some pinstriping, might be a little vague, but once again, just have to wing it and see what happens. But exciting day. Hey man, how you doing?
Josh, how are you, man?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Well, I'm excited, man. You ready to check it out?
We are.
It looks great from right here.
I got most of it wrapped up. Let's take some of it apart, take a look at it. Got your rear fender that you got going on here. Yeah, my name is Bruce Rogers. Opened up bar plating back in '89. Wanted to work for myself. We started out doing just industrial work, and now we're doing copper, nickel, chrome, gold, silver. We do industrial work. We do a lot of decorative work, a lot of stuff for Josh, that type of work, specialties on bike parts, motorcycles, cars, boats, planes, you know, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it looks like the trim and everything came out super clean.
Yeah, it did. I was a little worried about it in the beginning. You know, a little bit of gassing underneath those lines, but nah, it came out pretty good.
Oh my God, dude.
It was just me when I opened it up, yeah. I went in on a handshake with a guy, opening up another plating shop. It didn't work out. I was there for 6 years, young and dumb. Went in on a handshake, and my wife's like, "You can do this on your own." Yeah, she was right. You know, best thing I ever did. Yeah. Yep.
Killer now.
Where does this piece go? We were looking at it. My guy was like, well, where's he putting this? Like, you never know. You're gonna have to ask Josh.
Oh yeah, unreal, man. So I have an air cleaner that goes over the S&S and it bolts into the factory heads and it slides over it and it's black. So this will pop this, like everything's black and chrome, dude. So it'll look unbelievable. Dude, all right, let's see this bad boy. That's a big ass, right?
It is. It is.
Unbelievable. Dude, people are gonna shit. This came out just unfreaking real. I can't wait to get back and like bolt the suit together again. Woo! You killed it, my friend.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely killed it. Thank you so much.
Got it.
Yeah. Getting the bike done was a feat in itself. Getting it carbureted, rewiring it, all the fab work. But at the end of the day, you know, once again, I'm still not familiar with these new Milwaukee motors. So it was time to go ride this bike. It's got an S&S carb on it, which I'm familiar with, so I knew I could tune it to a certain degree. The Altman wiring harness came with a pre-tuned setting, but you still don't know until you get out. So it was amazing that the bike fired up, a little bit of a tune on the carburetor, but the bike ran fantastic. Besides being a rolling mirror with all the chrome down the road, that was very shiny, way shinier than I thought it was going to be, but it ran great. One of the fastest bikes I've ever built. That motor is unbelievable. The transmission, it was awesome. It was very rewarding to take myself so out of my comfort zone and to be able to achieve what I wanted and have the bike function, you know, because at the end of the day, if these bikes, if you can't ride them and if they don't function, there's really no point to it to me. So it was time to go to Born Free. So here we are again at Born Free 15, and this year by far is the busiest I've ever seen in all the years I've done this. The bikes are out of control once again. We got the Harley Davidson X builders, Slayers here, and it's been beautiful, man. Hot as always, but everything's popping off. We got the whiskey pouring. Let's go check out some bikes. Being there with all the builders at Born Free was great. You know, seeing all the bikes that everybody did, what they did to it modification-wise. You know, it's interesting because for me, I'm always trying to push myself as hard as I can, and I always feel insecure to a certain degree that I've never done enough. Dude, unbelievable, unbelievable.
You got Spanish.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. So pretty. So we got Slayer here today. We're in front of the Harley Davidson setup. It's been a huge year working with Harley on the new Breakout 117. Having a debut in Born Free. What a better place to do it. After this, we'll be back in the homeland in Milwaukee, and we're gonna take it on tour. So it's been a big honor working with Harley this year. Super happy with the way the bike came out. Rode great, everything worked, and so here it is in the California sunshine. So that was really fun. Being able to ride the bike out there, being able to showcase it at somewhere like Born Free was amazing. Got a long history with those guys, so it was an awesome way to showcase it, have it be out on the grass, and we couldn't ask for anything more. So it's incredible sitting here looking at, you know, the founders of this and the legacy that they've created that's still around now. And it's really cool this year for Harley to reach out to me to be one of those 6 builders that, you know, gets to touch this, gets to be a part of it in an intimate way and put my spin on it. It's a big honor and incredible. Just being here, very, very powerful. Man, it's wild history right here. Absolutely perfectly preserved 36 knuckle. Amazing what it took to design this bike and to do that design in, you know, a very hard time in life. You know, you had people come out of depression, the war, all kinds of things, and these guys decided to put a new model out at that point. Very intense. You know, for me growing up, you know, racing, a little bit of BMX, dirt bikes, and that love for just that heritage of racing, I really connect with Harley's side that they support that. That was something that, you know, with the board track racers and even what they're doing now with the industry is incredible. It's more than just a motorcycle company. You know, it's that spirit of that competitive sense that I always really was drawn to. And these guys, truly badasses. I mean, these guys laid it all on the line, you know, and the racers do now too. So it's a really, really powerful thing for me. It honestly makes me emotional watching some of these videos of these guys racing these bikes and with almost no protection on, just for the love and passion of it. You know, I don't even think they won money back then. I mean, look at the pole starts. That guy almost wiped out right there. Incredible. It's pretty wild being here, you know, with Harley, the museum, and, you know, growing up with my stepdad, him riding, you know, and that heritage of Harley and, you know, how much he liked it. And then for me to come up and, you know, start building bikes and falling in love with that history of Harley and then being asked to do this, it was a big honor. It was honestly fairly emotional to me as well. And then being able to take what they've done, I just kept thinking about that history and Willie and the design side. And so that influenced me. You know, I wanted the bike to feel like me in my sense, but also, once again, that homage to Harley Davidson. So to come here, have it at homecoming with all these bikes, the energy, it's cool. It's an emotional, cool thing, and honestly, it's pretty surreal. It was an amazing experience to be able to work with Harley, and this did change me as a builder. You know, I feel like it's pushed me out of my element. It's leveled me up. I guess going forward, I wouldn't be so afraid to work on one of these new bikes. And it's a whole different way to think about motorcycles for me and design elements, because it's not such that, you know, old school chopper mentality, which I love, but it's definitely fun to switch it up. So, X Builders 2024, Thank you, Harley. It was a great experience, and we'll see what happens.